I just came on board with you, and this is my first training, if you will.
Welcome.
I am in the mortgage business, and I had
Awesome.
spoken with you guys back in May,
Yep.
and so I'm finally on board, and I'm ready to take it to the next level. So one of the things that I do, I buy internet leads
Yep.
between 15 and 25 a day.
Okay.
And so one of the services that I use, it multiplies my efforts. So it sends out various messages to try to get as you call it, let me pull up my notes here, to grab their attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to figure out a way that I can provide messages that I throw out to, or intermittently send messages to try to get in contact with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I have the service that I use. I could, from emails to voicemails to text messages.
Mm-hmm.
So it does all the efforts for me throughout the day, and whenever someone responds, I've got this AI component that I'm adding in there to help respond back to some of these questions. But I'm just trying to figure out a way that I could set these messages so that, it gives me the best response. Right?
Yeah.
So, obviously, we know the attention portion of it. We're connected through lendingtree.com. I'm one of their preferred lenders. I got that portion down and grabbed their attention. The inside is trying to figure out some messages to be able to do this.
Yeah, the more that we're going to have technology help us, the good and bad is this. The good is the technology has the ability for you to be omnipresent and do a lot of stuff that you normally wouldn't have the time to do. The bad is everybody leans on that stuff, and so it becomes really apparent and really lazy. Like if you go to LendingTree, those 15 to 25 leads that you're buying, my guess is they're selling them to 25 other brokers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so they're getting bombarded. Here's what they're getting bombarded with. Pitches, overly optimistic. Hope your day's going great. I'm part of the team here. I would cut all of that stuff out. And I would use my technology to level up my credibility and say, hey, Stephen, Matt Easton over here with Pinnacle Mortgage wanted to reach out to you personally, make sure my people got you all the information you needed. Period.
That one, got that in there.
Good. And then what you can do is don't worry so much about having to have a unique message. Hit them with that again, right? And then maybe have some separate messages that are insights. But what ends up happening is when we use technology, we rapidly drift into like having these discussions with ourselves. And then it goes into the real wrong area of like, hey, I haven't heard from you. Please let me know if you're not looking anymore. That's like desperate. I got your number from a friend at the bar kind of desperate. Like it doesn't sound good. So you can just stop reaching out to them at that point. But less is more with this because everybody else is like spamming the heck out of them. Now, where you might want to split test this, and you might not like this answer, but you said when they start communicating, the AI steps in and answers some stuff.
Some of them. So specifically on the weekend, if I have it running through the weekend, AI will jump in. But for the most part, I am doing all the response.
Good.
But
Good.
I have that component. But I guess what I'm trying to accomplish here, or get your help with, is being able to carry these messages. If they don't get a hold of me on day 1 or day 2 or day 3, I want to continue to build these messages so that, no, I don't sound spammy, but at the same time be, topic expert to the.
Yeah, so you can split it into 2 categories of message. One is I wanted to reach out to you personally, make sure my people got you all the information you needed on the mortgage. And then the other type of message could be something that's just helpful. If you had to pick one of the 2, pick the first one. Because every company is sending out all this helpful stuff, and then we're just inundated with like information overload. And if you stand out as, here's what you want to convey. I'm just going to visually show you what you want to convey. Busy mortgage office, 400 people working. You're the CEO. Hey, Natalie, who's working this Easton guy? I don't know. I think that was Sean was going to call him. I'll take care of it. I'm just going to text him myself. That's how it needs to feel to the customer, right? And the more we put in, hey, I'm happy to help you, blah, 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 the more it's like this is clearly on a robot. You want to make it seem like, man, I'm stepping in from a senior level. I wanted to make sure my people got you all the information you needed. How, you know, and what can I get you information on? And then you're on the right track. Make sure early you're asking them if it's mortgage, right? Let me give you a question that's going to make you a lot of money. That you should be asking them early in that discussion. Just out of curiosity, what's your biggest reason for moving? No mortgage broker ever asks that. And they're costing themselves billions of dollars. Well, not billions, millions of dollars, right? What do you need to move? What type of house you buying? How much you want to spend? Like, ask them what their biggest reason for moving is. I freaking hate my neighbors.
So
I can't.
mine is specifically cash out. My niche is cash out refinance. So I could just out of curiosity, what is the reason you're refinancing? That's pretty much simple, right?
Yeah, now cash out, they're just pulling equity out of the house?
Yeah, so either equity.
Yeah, what's your biggest reason for needing the equity? Because if you say what's your biggest reason for cash out, they're going to say I need the equity. Now you're back to the start. But if you go, hey, just out of curiosity, what's your biggest reason for needing the equity? What's your biggest reason, right? Because that's an open-ended question. Man, my kid just got accepted. We thought my kid was going to state, and now she's going to not state. And we're real excited, but at the same time, you know, it's a $100,000 a year school. Congratulations on getting her accepted. Then when you follow up, hey, does it make sense to move forward with pulling that equity so we can make sure Bella has everything that she needs as she enters the school year there at Harvard, right? And it's just one sentence in your CRM, their reason for needing the equity, right? You don't have to even press it with them that much. If you work in sales and you need to make twice as much money as you do right now to really enjoy your life, you've really only got 3 options. Option number 1, you can continue to work your butt off in the job you have right now, hoping for some sort of miracle to happen, where you start taking home double the money while doing things the exact same way you do them right now. That's pretty unlikely. Or option number 2, you can look for another job at a totally different company, hoping you're going to catch some sort of once-in-a-lifetime wave where sales just seem to flow your way. All right, again, highly unlikely, and we both know waves in sales, well, they don't last very long. Or option number 3, you can click the button here and get instant access to a simple, straightforward sales process that will help you take home twice as much money as you do right now while putting in far less effort than you do today. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, the most effective sales coaching system in the world. If you click the button, you're going to see how our interactive sales coaching portal and weekly live coaching sessions with me will help you double your income within 60 days. Easton University is more than an interactive sales coaching portal. It's more than being able to ask me questions in a live setting every single week. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Click the button. I will see you on the other side. Your life is about to get a lot better. Click through now.